There's a kind of strength that doesn't need to prove itself. You've seen it before, that quiet, steady energy some people carry. While everyone else is drowning in deadlines, drama, or uncertainty, they walk through life like still water, calm, centered, untouchable. You can feel it when they enter a room. It's not arrogance. It's not detachment. It's the kind of peace that can't be shaken, because it doesn't depend on what's happening outside. And maybe you've wondered, how? How can they stay so composed when everything around them is falling apart? You might think it's luck, or maybe they don't feel things as deeply as you do. But the truth is far simpler and far more powerful. You've felt it before too. Those rare moments when life feels light, when you stop fighting everything, and for a moment, everything just flows. You breathe easier, your thoughts slow down, and it feels like the world finally stopped pushing back. That isn't a coincidence, that's not an accident, that's a glimpse of who you really are, beneath the noise. And what if I told you you can live from that place? Not just touch it once in a while, but stay there, no matter what's happening around you. But before we dive deeper, take a second. If you're tired of overthinking, tired of reacting, tired of feeling like your peace is always at the mercy of everything else, then hit subscribe right now. Because what we talk about here isn't motivation art, it's transformation. It's the art of mastering your inner frequency, so the world outside no longer dictates your peace. Here's the truth most people never realize. Life isn't stressing you out. Your thoughts about life are. It's not the traffic, or the bills, or what someone said to you. It's the story your mind starts spinning about those things. This shouldn't have happened. What if it goes wrong? What will they think of me? And suddenly, your peace gets traded for a storm that doesn't even exist yet. Think about it. The last time you were truly anxious, was it about what was actually happening or what might happen? Your body was in this moment, but your mind was somewhere far away, trapped in a future that hadn't even arrived, or a past you couldn't change. That's the invisible prison most people live in. Physically here, mentally everywhere else. Solving problems that don't exist, replaying scenes that don't matter, missing the only moment where peace is ever possible. This one. Here's the paradox. The present moment is the only place where peace exists. Not the peace you earn after fixing your life. The peace that was always there, waiting beneath all the noise. When you finally stop chasing it in the next moment, you realize it never left this one. And that changes everything, because suddenly the same life feels different. The same challenges don't hit the same way. The noise gets quieter. The weight gets lighter. Not because the world changed, but because you stopped fighting it. Most people think presence means forcing your mind to stop wandering. But that's not presence. That's control. And control is just another form of fear. Real presence is awareness. It's saying, I see what my mind is doing, and I'm choosing to come back anyway. It's not silence. It's the quiet confidence that you can hear the noise and still not get lost in it. When you live that way, life doesn't stop testing you, but it can't touch you in the same way, because you're no longer reacting from fear. You're responding from awareness. It's like standing inside during a thunderstorm. The rain still falls. The wind still howls, but you're not standing in it anymore. You're just watching. And in that space between what happens and how you respond, peace lives. That's the space where clarity appears, where intuition gets louder, where your real strength begins to rise. Try this with me right now. Take one deep breath, not in your head and in your body. Feel the air move in and out. Notice where you are, the sounds, the stillness, the sensation of being here, alive. Now ask yourself, what problem exists right now? Not what might happen tomorrow, not what already happened yesterday. Right now, what's wrong? In this exact second, probably nothing. You're breathing, you're here, you're safe, and that's the secret. That's how people who seem unshakable live. They're not running from life. They're just not reacting to imaginary ones. They deal only with what's real, and what's real is always manageable. Your mind, though, it's an expert at noise. It collects every possible what if and turns them into alarms. What if I fail? What if I lose them? What if it doesn't work? And suddenly you're fighting battles that don't even exist yet. But here's the truth. You can't solve tomorrow's problems with today's energy. You can only deal with this moment, and that's all you ever need to do. The people who seem calm aren't better at managing stress. They've simply stopped creating it. They've learned to separate what's real from what's mental commentary. And that's the difference between peace and panic. Because commentary, no matter how loud, isn't reality, and it can't hurt you unless you believe it. So how do you live this way? Start small. Ask yourself one question. What is actually happening right now? Not what should be happening, not what might happen. What's real? When your mind starts running, pause. Notice it, don't fight it. Just say, I'm not here right now. Then come back. Feel your breath, your heartbeat, your feet touching the ground. Because this moment right here is your home. It's where life happens. It's where clarity begins. And when something bothers you, ask yourself, is this happening now, or is this happening in my head? If it's in your head, let it go. If it's real, deal with it from presence, not panic. That's how peace begins. Not by fixing everything around you, but by remembering who you are beneath it all. You don't need to escape your life to feel calm. You just need to stop leaving the only moment you're truly alive in. Peace was never lost. It was just buried under thought. And when you stop digging through every possible version of your life, you realize the treasure was sitting in plain sight. This moment. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to the channel right now and join thousands choosing awareness over anxiety, presence over pressure, and clarity over chaos. Leave a comment below and share your moment. The one where you realized you didn't need the world to calm down before you could. And if this brought you peace, share it with someone who needs to remember. You don't find peace by changing the world. You find it by returning home to yourself, to